as Shane Harris Senior Aide for Volunteers Engagement. I'm honored to help open today's press conference as we announce the 8th annual Shane Harris and Gift Giveaway, San Diego's only Christmas morning celebration for foster youth, low-income families, military families, and those experiencing homelessness. Every year, this event grows, not only in size, but in impact. On Christmas morning, more than 500 families walk through the doors of Columbus Hall to experience a warm breakfast, brand new wrap toys, gifts for their children, real snow, a deep sense of community and belonging. None of it would be possible without the volunteers. This event is a massive undertaking. It takes a village of people who are willing to give their time, their compassion, and their Christmas morning to children and the families who desperately need a place to feel a sense of support and celebrated. Volunteers help set up decorations, unload the snow, wrap and distribute gifts, serve breakfast, and welcome the families, and bring joy that makes this event truly magical. Their energy, their smiles, and their hearts are what turns an empty space into a warm Christmas home. And today we are calling on San Diego to join us. At 3 p.m., families can begin registrations to attend and volunteer. And volunteers can officially sign up to serve at this year's event by visiting Shane Harris's communication/Christmas. Shane Harris's SD. Shane Harris SD. Apologize.
/Christmas.
Thank you.
Okay. Take your time.
Yeah.
Come on, can we read it wrong?
I'm going to pass this test. Thank you. If you have ever wanted to make a tangible difference in our community, if you ever wanted to bring joy, yes, directly into the lives of children, this is the moment where you can give 1 hour or the whole morning, and your support will help us deliver. Sorry. And bring the joy of Christmas experience to over 300 kids and 500 families. So I want to thank you in advance, to every volunteer, every supporter, and every partner who will help make this event a possibility. And I want to thank Shane Harris for turning his own experience as a former foster youth into a mission that continues to uplift our families across San Diego. Let's make this 8th annual celebration the brightest one ever. Please visit
ShaneHarrisSD.com
and sign up today. Your city needs you, And these families need you even more. Thank you. Should we do it in Spanish? Thank you. I know. So, buenos días a todos. Mi nombre es Leticia Ruiz y me orgullece a servir como asesora principal de participación de voluntarios para Shane Harris. Es un honor para mí abrir la conferencia de prensa de hoy mientras anunciamos el 8º desayuno comunitario de Navidad y entrega de regalos de Shane Harris. La única celebración navideña en la mañana de Navidad en San Diego, California, para jóvenes de crianza temporal, familias de bajos recursos, familias militares y personas sin hogar. Cada año este evento crece no solo en familias, no solo en tamaño, sino en impacto. En la mañana de Navidad, más de 500 familias cruzarán las puertas de Columbus Hall para disfrutar de un desayuno caliente, regalos nuevos y envueltos para sus hijos, nieve real para jugar y, lo más importante, un profundo sentido de comunidad y pertenencia. Nada de esto, absolutamente nada, sería posible sin los voluntarios. Este evento es un gran esfuerzo que requiere una comunidad de personas dispuestas a ofrecer su tiempo, su compasión y su propia mañana de Navidad para apoyar a los niños y las familias que necesitan desesperadamente un lugar donde sentirse visitados, apoyados y celebrados. Los voluntarios ayudarán a colaborar decoraciones, descargar la nieve, envolver y disfrutar regalos, al igual que servir un desayuno caliente. Recibirán a las familias y aportarán a la alegría que hace que este evento sea verdaderamente mágico para los niños. Su energía, sus sonrisas y su corazón son lo que transformará un espacio vacío en el cálido hogar navideño para estos niños. Y hoy hacemos un llamado a todo San Diego y a la comunidad para que se unan a nosotros. A partir de las 3 p.m. de hoy, las familias podrán comenzar a registrarse para asistir y los voluntarios pueden inscribirse oficialmente para servir en el evento de este año, visitando a la página de shaneharrissd.com Christmas. Si alguna vez han querido marcar una diferencia real, si alguna vez han querido llevar alegría directamente a la vida de un niño, este es el momento, ya sea que puedan ofrecer una hora o toda la mañana. Su apoyo nos ayudará a brindar una Navidad brillante y alegre a más de 300 niños y 500 familias. Quiero agradecerles de antemano a cada voluntario, a cada persona que apoya y a cada socio que hará posible este evento. que quieran contribuir apoyo para los gastos que contribuirán a que este evento sea un éxito. Y quiero agradecer a Shane Harris y a todos ustedes, por estar aquí. Por convertir su propia experiencia, quiero agradecer a Shane Harris por compartir su propia experiencia como un joven de crianza temporal en una misión que sigue elevando a las familias de todo San Diego. Gracias, Shane, por seguir apoyando a todos los niños. Hagamos que este octavo celebración anual sea la más especial hasta ahora. Por favor, visítenos a Shane Harris SD Christmas y regístrense hoy. Muchas gracias.
Come on, let's give Leticia a big hand. It is so important to provide people the opportunity who want to be leaders to have the opportunity to be able to learn how to speak and how to address the media. This is not only podiums and microphones and cameras are not only for those that are the most experienced, but those who strive and want to be leaders in the community. And I wanted to give her this opportunity because she's been so pivotal and has done great organizing with volunteers and has been such a pivotal leader. She can too be a great speaker, and she is a great speaker. So thank you. Doesn't have to be perfect. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. And thank you all for being here. Before we begin, I have to say, it is quite hot in San Diego. It feels more like Christmas in July. It really does. And at this rate, we don't need to just bring 15 tons of snow for the kids. We might need it for us right here just to cool us off today. But heat or no heat, we are here this morning to launch something truly special, the countdown to Christmas. My name is Shane Harris, and I'm honored to stand with our partners, sponsors, volunteers, and community members as we officially announce the 8th annual Shane Harris Community Christmas Day Breakfast and Gift Giveaway, San Diego's only Christmas morning gathering for foster youth, low-income families, military families, and those experiencing homelessness. As you can see to my left, portraits of the years from 2017 until 2024. These visuals show and demonstrate the long-standing commitment of volunteers, sponsors, supporters, people who stepped up on Christmas morning to spare their own self-aggrandizement and their own time to come and serve, like Joanne Fields, who was at the 2nd annual Community Christmas Day Breakfast, and people like Attorney John Gomez, who have stepped up year in and year out to make sure that every kid has a toy and that every kid that comes to this breakfast has something to celebrate. This annual tradition is made up of community, and it is completely unique. It's rooted in my own childhood experience, growing up in the foster care system. I remember Christmas mornings where there were no gifts, no family, no sense of home. That's why this annual tradition exists, so that no child in our city has to wake up feeling forgotten on Christmas Day. I think you can clap. Sometimes people don't understand this event. I thank everyone who steps up before Christmas Day. Toys for Joys and all the big events and the toys that are unwrapped, by the way, that go to the kids, and all that is appreciated. I think families appreciate it. I think people but the underscoring and importance of this annual tradition is that there's a lot of people who don't have anywhere to go on the holiday. And for us to ask ourselves and community to step up for 2 hours of their Christmas morning, you're gonna be woken up early anyway. to step up and serve these kids and families is the highest moral degree of service. Understanding what it is for families to be lonely and not have anywhere to go. And so, thanks to this community, we will once again create a big home on Christmas morning for more than 500 families. This year's event will include the traditional hot breakfast, and the breakfasts have been getting better year by year. I don't know what we were doing the first 2 years, but we were trying. And so the breakfast gets better year by year. This year, we are going to be catered in a great breakfast for the families. Brand new wrap gifts for over 300 children, at least 300 children. But the event serves over 500 families total. More than 15 tons of snow will be delivered into the inner city right here at Columbus Hall's parking lot as families enter. You know, Hamid, I had some folks that had said, that someone had said, that, someone's trying to, copycat the event. And let me just say this, we need more than one Shane Harris Community Christmas Day breakfast. But let me be clear. The past 2 years have proven that the snow is unmatched by any event thus far because kids can play in snow. And so I think that's the uniqueness of what we do on Christmas morning. The beautiful holiday decor. We dress up this whole building. It will become Candy Cane Lane, a home. We'll have fireplaces and Christmas trees, all kinds of them. Decorations sprawling the outside all the way to the inside. A complete parking lot. A complete parking lot taken over by snow and Christmas decorations. Beautiful holiday decor. And a warm, welcoming environment for families who often have nowhere else to go. But let me be clear, none of this is possible without the people who step up with me to put the money behind this event. There's a lot of folks that can talk, but there's folks that walk. They take their pocketbooks, they dig in their pocket, and they help to make this event successful. And I'm going to name some of them today. Some of them cannot be here, and nor do they care to be here because they don't need to tell anyone that they donated. But we feel it's important to highlight. The Office of the Public Advocate feels it's important to highlight them. The Barnhart Reese Construction Company, Doug Barnhart. The National Black Contractors Foundation. Peterson's Donut Corner. The historic Peterson's is providing donuts to the whole family on Christmas morning. Mr. Barry Soper, who's here. Cal West Apartments. The Columbus Club and the Knights of Columbus who have opened up this space. And I want to thank them so sincerely because they opened up this space to these families and they're helping to make this possible. Attorney Gene Iredell. And once again, the man who has never stood down, who has always stood up and spoke up, Attorney John Gomez and Gomez Trial Attorney. Thank you, Debbie, for being here. And many more who are continuing to step up. So, the partnership is not just financial, it's deeply personal. You are helping bring joy, stability, dignity, and hope to hundreds of families who need it most, especially in these times. Now, to every San Diegan watching today and hearing this announcement, we're making a call to action. We need volunteers. It takes a small army to transform Columbus Hall into a Christmas wonderland. We want to make it a big army. Volunteers help decorate, unload snow, shovel snow. They don't unload the snow. wrap gifts, serve meals, greet families, and bring the warmth that makes this annual tradition magical. And beginning today at 3 p.m., the website will go up for people to sign up to volunteer and to register to attend as a family. The website is ShaneHarrisSD.com/Christmas. ShaneHarrisSD.com/Christmas. That's the website of the Public Advocate. And so this year we are investing over $15,000 in gifts, food, decorations, snow, and supplies. And with the rising cost of living across our region, the need has never been greater. People are perplexed at paying their bills, challenged to pay their rent. Damn it, we need to step up and make them a home on Christmas, and the Columbus Hall will be that home. So we are calling for more sponsors, partners, donors, volunteers to join us on this mission, this 16-day mission. The door is open. We welcome every contribution, large or small. And people will be able to donate at ShaneHarrisSD.com/Christmas. The 16-day countdown begins, marked by the lighting of our 16-foot tree in just a few moments, right here at Columbus Hall. This tree represents hope, connection, and the spirit that brings this community together every single December. And as someone who grew up depending on the kindness of strangers, I want to be clear, I stand here today knowing exactly how much this means to the children and the families we serve. They will never forget the Christmas morning that someone looked out for them, the gifts, the breakfast, the snow, but most importantly, the love. San Diego, let's show up for our foster kids, for our foster families, for our low-income families, for our military families. Let's volunteer, donate, let's sponsor, let's bring hope to hundreds of families who need it now more than ever. And let's make this 8th annual Shane Harris Community Christmas Day Breakfast and Gift Giveaway the brightest and most impactful one yet. And with that being said, I would like to introduce the president of the National Black Contractors Foundation, Abdur Rahim Hamid, who stepped up not only to help sponsor, but provided his institution as the fiscal sponsor of the 8th annual Shane Harris Community Christmas Day Breakfast. Hamid.
Thank you. Let's give it up for Shane Harris. I want to say briefly that this is considered the most wonderful time of the year for many. But for most, it's the saddest time of the year because they don't have a Christmas, they don't have breakfast, and they don't have a family to mingle with. So by providing this institution of and I'm going to call it an institution of Christmas Day celebration that is a tireless job that Shane Harris have done for the last 8 years, is a very great opportunity for people to come and mingle and mix. And we have been supportive of this. And so one of the things that I want to say to the people that are out there, get involved and come in and give your time. If you don't have money, if you don't have resources, give your time. Throw money into the pot. This is putting a smile on the hearts of the children that are coming out here to have a breakfast. I remember many, many years ago, back in the 60s, going to the community Concord and having a Christmas breakfast. That went away for so long. So this is a very good opportunity for us to bring people together in this common unity space to celebrate a day that means so much to so many. So I'm here to tell Shane that we're going to continue to support you and your advocacy, and for the volunteers that are here that are giving their time up and their energy. This is very important to a lot of people. So let's make it the most wonderful time of the year for everyone and not just a few.
Thank you, Hamid. And at this time, we're going to hear from a few of the sponsors, and then we're going to go ahead and light this tree. Year after year, for the last 3 years, there's a gentleman that has not only been one of San Diego's most important philanthropists, someone who has backed a lot of causes over the span of decades and has stepped up. He's a best-selling author, but more importantly than that, he's someone who has believed in contributing and making sure that certain causes get the voice that they need. And this is one of those causes that he has backed. He has found it in his heart to support these kids, to support this tradition. He understands that there's a lot of people who don't have anywhere to go on Christmas. And he understands the vitality of an event like this. Mr. Barry Soper, let us hear from him.
First of all, I want to thank all the people that are here and all the people that I'm going to get involved with to come and help in this incredible event. Nothing can be more important than helping foster kids who sometimes have nothing. I come as former chairman of the board of Oak Grove Center in Murrieta, California. It's an amazing place. We have 76 beds, a residential treatment center, and we serve over 2,000 children. A lot of the children are foster kids, and you get to talk to them and see what's going on there. We make sure at Oak Grove Center that everybody feels loved, cared, especially at this time of the year, and every day. It's so important for these children to feel that they're cared for, that they're loved, especially during Christmas. I can't believe that you go to a Christmas tree and there's no presents. That to me would be horrifying. So all I can say is, for the people that I know, people who I care about, I'm going to get them to help Shane to make this one of the most memorable Christmas events, and especially me growing up in Massachusetts where there's snow all the time. And then you look at a beautiful day like today where if there was snow, it'd be melted. So I am so pleased and proud to work with Shane Harris, and I'm glad I brought my dear friend and close advocate, Innocente.
Hi, my name's Innocente, and I grew up homeless here in San Diego, so I know all too well how important these events are. Me and my family attended many events throughout our time in the shelters, and these events are always so memorable. Yes, it was hard for our family to put presents under any tree, so I'm so excited to see how the kids enjoy their day on Christmas, and I can't wait to see the snow because here in San Diego we don't see any of that. So I'm really excited to see everyone's happy faces on Christmas. Thank you.
And thank you, Innocenta. Am I saying your name right? Innocenta is one, her story has been featured in the media, and she's just a powerful voice now on the other side of homelessness for other youth who are coming behind her. So we're teaming up. We're teaming up. We don't just cross to the other side, but we reach back and get somebody else. I want to now invite Debbie Stiesmeyer, who is a part of the Gomez Trial Attorneys team, to come forth. Attorney John Gomez. You all have heard that name before, I know. And he is someone who consistently steps up for the voiceless. And he's doing it once again with a vital contribution to this tradition. And so Debbie Stiesmeyer from our law firm, I'm proud to also be a part of that team, is here. Share a few words.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Debbie Stiesmeyer, and I'm honored to be here on behalf of John Gomez and Gomez Trial Attorneys as a proud sponsor of this year's 8th annual Shane Harris Community Christmas Day Breakfast and Gift Giveaway. At Gomez Trial Attorneys, giving back to our community is at the heart of what we do. We believe that every child, no matter their background, their circumstances, or the challenges they face, deserves to feel joy, dignity, and belonging, especially on Christmas morning. That's why this event is so important to us. This is San Diego's only Christmas Day celebration of its kind. creating a warm, welcoming place for foster youth, low-income families, military families, and those experiencing homelessness. For many of the children who will walk through these doors on Christmas morning, the gifts and the love they receive here may be the only holiday experience they have. This year, more than 300 kids and 500 families will be greeted with a full, hot breakfast, brand new wrapped gifts, and the best part, 15 tons of snow, a true Christmas experience. But even more importantly, they will be met with community, with compassion, and with people who care enough to show up. I want to commend Shane Harris for his vision and his heart. As a former foster youth himself, Shane understands firsthand what it feels like to face the holidays without stability or connection. His commitment to creating this event year after year is nothing short of inspiring. And I want to recognize the volunteers, partners, and fellow sponsors who make this possible. It truly takes a village, and this village is strong. As the cost of living continues to rise, families across San Diego are struggling more than ever. Events like this don't just meet a need, they restore hope. And that's why Gomez Trial Attorneys is proud to stand behind Shane Harris and this community tradition. We encourage others across San Diego, individuals, businesses, and organizations to join us in supporting this effort. Whether by volunteering, donating, or simply spreading the word, your support will directly impact the lives of children and families who need it most. On behalf of John Gomez and our entire team, thank you for allowing us to be part of something so meaningful. We are honored to support this event, and we look forward to seeing the joy it brings to the community members on Christmas morning. Thank you, and happy holidays.
Thank you, Debbie. And that is a wonderful red suit you got going there. So at this time, I want to acknowledge Mike and many of his team who helped to get this 16-foot tree set up. And we today will begin the rundown to Christmas Day. So we're getting ready to light this 16-foot tree, and then I'll come back and take questions from the media on logistics as far as timing, how you can be involved, how people can sign up to volunteer, when all of that will go up. So I'll come back just after the tree lighting to take questions and to close this. But Mike, if we can get ready, we're going to do a countdown. Not yet, not a countdown. Oh yeah. Brother Bobby Wood, and thank everyone. Let's have everyone come over to the 16-foot tree, and we're going to stand alongside of the tree here. So just pick a spot. Gracie and Garthe. All right. Just pick a spot. Make yourself comfortable. All right. So we're going to begin the 16-day countdown clock by lighting this large tree that almost touches the ceiling of this building. And so I want to thank the team again for helping to get this decorated, this beautiful tree. All right, so we're going to count down to 16, all right? 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas. There it is, 16-foot tree. And so I'll now come over and we'll close the press conference out. I'll take a couple questions from the media. Let me just underscore the importance of volunteers. Today begins the countdown, and so the work begins. This is a whole operation, and we need as much support as we can. We are asking people out there, if you want to have a toy fundraiser, you want to have a mixer like Hamid is doing, He's going to have toys brought to his building, the BCA, the Black Contractors Association on Imperial. They have events. We're asking people out there, please gather the toys, and you can reach out to our office at 619-354-8051. 619-354-8051. And if you have toys, we can have those picked up. So we're asking people, if you're out there and you want to bring toys or you want to contribute toys and you want to host your space, or your family wants to bring together a toy, every toy will benefit this. Because we have a registration, but you just never know if you're going to get more people than what the registration is. And every year the trend has shown that that's what happens. So we don't want to be stormed here on Christmas morning and not try our best to give every child at least one toy. But our goal is to give every child 2 toys. So we're asking people out there to also do your own toy donation drive. Bring toys to your building, your office, your family. Call us at 619-354-8051, the Office of the Public Advocate. And that is how you can reach out to my office to ensure that we get to pick up those toys. And you don't have to drop them off. We can pick them up. But we need you to call us. Secondly, we are asking for more donations. This event takes a lot of resources. We do it on a slim budget, but it is very difficult to pull this off. And so every donation counts toward this event. Because of us creating this whole Christmas environment, we're going to need every supporter as possible. So if you're out there and you're a good-hearted soul and you believe in this cause, you can write a check to Shane Harris Christmas Breakfast. Shane Harris Christmas Breakfast. And the tax ID that you will be able to also get a tax write-off for this is 61204-2864. If you are seeking a tax write-off, sometimes people don't care, they just make a donation. If you're seeking a tax write-off, we can provide that. Call us at 619-354-8051 if you want to make a sponsorship. We will take any sponsorship, if it's $10,000 or if it's $1,000 or if it's $100. We need every supporter as possible. I'm not afraid to ask for money. The food bank asks for money. Everybody else asks for money. We've got an annual tradition here that needs the resources. So if you're out there and you're a good-hearted soul and you want to make a contribution, we need your help. You can also make a donation at the website. There will be one website for everything. Register to attend for the family, volunteer, sign up to volunteer, or make a donation at shaneharrissd.com/Christmas. All lowercase, all one word, shaneharrissd.com/Christmas. And that's how you can make a donation, sign up to attend the event, or sign up to volunteer. Finally, we are urging more volunteers. This event is not possible without volunteers. Starting next week, volunteers will start to go shopping for the kids. We have U-Haul trucks that we pick up, and we pick up all the toys. We go to the stores and we go shopping. We need volunteers to help us go shopping, to help us get those toys stationary. On Christmas Eve, we will have every toy wrapped, and we need families and everyone to step up on Christmas Eve to make that happen. Volunteers come together to make that happen, as you can see in the pictures. Toys are wrapped, unless it's the announcement like this one. The toys are always wrapped on Christmas. Why does that matter? Because when a kid unwraps their toy, it's the fun of that moment. It's the engagement of that moment for the kids to be able to sit around all these trees in this space and be able to unwrap their gifts while Christmas music is playing, while they've had breakfast, while you've got, all of the trappings of a family home. That is a part of that dynamic, and that is why we push that. I know other toy drives don't do that. That's important to us because it means something. in the bigger scheme of things. So we need families, we need volunteers to sign up to wrap gifts. That is another angle of this. That happens on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, that's the big day. We have volunteers that will start to show up as early as 6:30 a.m. We need to show up here early Christmas morning to make this annual tradition special for the families when they arrive. We have seen this event grow over the years, and families start waiting at 5 a.m. They've been outside of buildings, including the Black Contractors Association, where we last held it at. 5 a.m., families were already standing outside waiting to get inside. So we need people to step up and volunteer throughout this process for the shopping days, which will begin next Monday, the 15th, and will run all the way through Sunday, the 21st. That is when shopping will begin. We need people to step up and help us go shopping. And we will disclose all of those dates on the website. So you'll be able to go to shaneharrissd.com/Christmas to sign up, find out all the dates, when the shopping's going to happen, and when the Christmas wrapping is going to happen, and how to step up and volunteer on the day of. With that being said, I'll take questions now from the media, and we'll close this out. Yeah, Marcial. So we launched this as an annual tradition for foster families. We have a very strong relationship with the county's Child and Family Wellbeing Department. That is the new Child Welfare Department at the county. And we work with them to coordinate for the families but we also welcome low-income families and military families. A lot of people were affected this year by the shutdown, military families included, and we want to be cognitive of that. So we wanted to try to open this up to more people. And so we don't check people's income, but we trust that if people are taking the time to volunteer, taking the time to sign up to come as a family, and they show up here Christmas morning, they're not lying. They're in need. And so we welcome everyone to this Christmas event. But we are focused on homeless and runaway youth and foster families, because those are the people that often don't have anywhere to go. And so people can register to attend the event at shaneharrissd.com/Christmas. That's how people can sign up to register. Yes, starting today at 3 p.m., the registration site goes live at 3 p.m. today, and you'll be able to sign up to volunteer, sign up to register to attend, or make a donation at 3 p.m. That site will go live. shaneharrissd.com/Christmas. Any closing questions from any of the other media? Channel 10, anybody? Thank you all so much for being here. And now we begin the 16-day countdown to Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas. God bless everybody. Thank you. Hey, Tariq, you get a picture real quick? We had a team picture of everybody real quick. You want to do it in front of the tree?
By the tree?
Yeah, and I'm not sure off the top of my head. Thank you. I'm not sure off the top of my head who's going to do that, but we can look into it.
We should go down there.
so sorry. Okay. Nothing's perfect. We have to try. No, you did great. You did great.